Hi, friends. Hi, hi, hi. How are you this morning? Put in the chat box down below how our family can be praying for you today. The chats on these screens actually get saved. It's such a blessing. And so actually I can send those back out to you guys if you want to be able to pray for each other today. Yeah, let me know. It can be big, it can be little, whatever the case. It's very good to see your faces. I know these are a lot of Zooms, like to have one every day. I'm like, I'm just going to put it out there. If people are there, that's fine. If they can't be, I totally get it. I feel like it's so powerful when we can see one another's faces. My prayer is always, you guys, we just feel strengthened when we walk away from here, not overburdened, not overwhelmed, not with more cares, but feeling loved and lifted up, and that you can do this. The subject that we're going to cover today, there are like 5 or 6 or 7 little steps to it. I have it all written out in notes form, so I can send it to you after this, because otherwise it would be a lot of notes to take. This is how to grow your points in May. And the word points can get a really bad rap with some people have a very yellow personality, a personality where you want to help people. Your heart is people. And when I joined this business, I would say I was way more yellow than red. There were a lot of parts of me 4 years ago, no joke, even in my late 30s, that had not even been touched or developed yet before this business. So I was like, I'm just a people helper. I don't care about points. I just care about people. And even if I'm a silver forever and just everyone gets good health results, that's it, But as things changed, you guys, and I was transformed, and I realized a lot of my desire to help people was about me protecting myself, being afraid to look at points, being afraid to be what's the word, identified and valued because of my points. And I don't like that. So I would run for my points. And I want to encourage you, when you go into your back office, it is going to take discipline. It took discipline for me. For many of us, it might just come naturally. But when I go back there, if I go back there with any sort of poverty feelings, like, oh, what have I lost? I am always feeling like sick to my stomach and in despair, especially this month, because I have big goals for the month. I just had to work through that this morning because I got reports from my coach, my new coach. We have a new coach. She's going to come on with us on Friday. She loves the Lord. She knows numbers. I know Wendy's like, she is faithful. She showed up on time. She got my reports like boom, boom, boom. Anything else you need? She's like, message me any time of day on Messenger. I know that's where you're at. I was like, you just want to bless me? What? And our team? Like, this is what I get with Plexus too. But you guys, the projections, I was like, Dave, you have to read them to me. Basically, if all of our team's subscriptions go out, if 100% of our subscriptions go out, and you have to understand, as he is telling me this, I was like, tell me, totally like thinking it's going to be the worst. I don't know why. Okay, because there's such a thing as attrition. This is why we're having this call today. If 100% of your subscriptions go out this month, that's a miracle. Because even though they're set up right now, the tendency is for 15 to 20% of those subscriptions to be either turned off or turned under 100 PV or just bye-bye. Or somebody forgetting to get back on it and tweak it. So we have to look at the potential of that. But 100%, if they go through, we're at 3,024 points for our team. You guys, I'm like, what? Okay, so then, we have to, I'm just like beyond, I started crying. I was like, I didn't think that would be like that. That's so good. She then sent me, you guys, I get to see all of our reports, all the people in your downlines who have consistently ordered manual orders for the last 2 or 3 months. That's very interesting to look at. I'm like, oh my gosh, I get to see in Janessa's downline, all the people who ordered in March and April, and they ordered 100 PV, but they were random. Just like on the 14th, they just decided I'm gonna spend, you know, 120 bucks on Plexus. So those points add up to like, I thought there would be more, but like 200, something like that. So you can add another 200 onto that. Then those people are over 100 PV, and they're awesome. There are so many things that I'm going to go do with these points. You know, those people who ordered, you know, 2 months in a row over 100 PV, and they don't have a subscription on in your downline, those people are in your back office and in mine. I can see them. So we're going to be working together, because I don't want to go to them and you go to them and them feel bombarded. We never want that. But we're just going to take one person at a time and co-conspire together. How do we get this person better understanding perks? Okay, but number one, how do we connect with them? Let's remind them of their health goals again. Have they forgotten they have all those thyroid issues? Like, do they realize X Factor Plus could really benefit them, or MetaBurn? So we're so early on in the month. There is so much that you can do in relationship and in friendship and in trust with your people right now. When Wendy and I were going for Senior Ruby and Emerald together, like the front of the month was like connecting relationally so hardcore with people and checking that all the subscriptions that were supposed to go out from, let's say, May 1st to May 12th today had gone out. Because some of those, there's so many credit card declines. And I know it can be scary. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't want this person to think that, you know, to be embarrassed that the card was declined. It happens all the time. We have a couple dozen every single month on our team. And a lot of times people just don't know. I'll go to all different downline. I'll be like, hey, you don't know me, you know, but I'm way up in your upline, and I just want to make sure that you knew that your credit card was declined. I'm sure, you know, you probably changed credit cards. Our system can do funny things too. Always put it back on Plexus, because a lot of times it's some tweaky, quirky thing. And just be like, I'm going to make sure you're getting your perk points. I want to make sure that also let's go and double check your orders to make sure you're getting what you really need. I don't want you to have too much BioCleanse hanging around. You know, look after their needs. So you guys, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here with me and trusting me and walking with me. It means so, so, so much. It just means so much. And I don't want to get to the end of the month and be like, yay for me and my 3,000 points. I do want to get there and have a huge celebration with my family, but I want to be like, oh my goodness, Wendy Pence grew her team by 200 points this month because they just worked together and they had grit, and she's on her way to her next set of goals. You know, I want to see Karen Cummings go to her next set and grabbing a business builder. Karen and Ali are working together to do, you know, some live sip and glows. I've talked to many of you on here where we're trying to just get into a routine of that connection for our wholesale customers, our under 100 PV customers. Treat them like kings and queens, even if you're not getting paid on them. They're people. We love people on this team, right? They might be missing something in their order that they really need that could be life-changing. They might not realize your tribe. They might not know Janessa and Michelle and what they got going on in their tribe, you know, or Allie and Karen and Leah and Tisha. Okay, I'm going to stop, and we're going to just get right into how to grow your points in May. This is the stuff I'm doing. And here we go. So number one, look through the subscriptions that were supposed to go out already this month in your back office. So you're looking at May 1 through 12. You're going to check to see if credit cards were declined or if the sub maybe was turned off or turned under 100 PV. Okay. Number two, look at the subscriptions that are supposed to go out from today until the end of May. Or maybe you want to do this tomorrow, but whatever day you do it, just you're like, okay, what are supposed to go out, and calculate those. Make your own point projections. Feel like if all these went out, look at my points. Wow. Don't assume that they'll all go out. We don't want to be like, oh, they're not going to go out and be stressed out all month, but we must assume that 15 to 20% of these might not go out. And that's why with my own point projections for the end of the month, if I lose 15 to 20% of those subscriptions, I'm down to 2,600 points at the end of the month, or 2,400. Crazy, right? That can change your whole rank up, your whole movement, your whole momentum. There's so much that we can catch early on in the month with just sweet connection and customer care. And as hardcore as you guys are right now at all going silver and earning the stimulus bonus. Oh my goodness, some shout outs on this team. So many of you guys, I put away my thing. I had my reports, but Allie's already earned the stimulus for this month. She's on number 4, you guys. Isn't that crazy? And so many of you here have already added 2, and you have 1 more for your stimulus. You know, I really feel like that is a part of leadership as we show our team in our belief, in our attitude, and in our doing of the business, what's possible for them, right? That's inspiring to our team. I really want to see all of you guys go silver every month, and for you to help your whole downline go silver. That makes a strong, stable, moving forward team. So you can stay ahead of attrition. But, you know, if I was not trying hard to go silver every month, I'd have a really hard time telling you guys to go do that. I would feel like I was just writing on you guys and your hard work. And so I want you to know that this month I am working so hard right alongside of you to go silver and then hit that 6 again. Last month I tried so hard. I got to 5 people and my number 6 signed up under a stranger, but she's changing over to me. Hallelujah. Anyway, also some of the stuff I'm talking about in your back office, if you're like, I don't even know where to find that. The back office makes my eyes cross. It stresses me out. Been there. And Friday, my coach is coming on to a call like this. You can either come or not, but she said she's going to do it for like an hour, and it's all back office training. you know, just so good. And training that will help you on a monthly basis know what to do next and where to look. And yeah, hopefully change your heart attitude, that you'll go into your back office looking for opportunity and blessings, things to thank God for. Okay. So don't stress out about these things because more training's coming soon. Okay. So number 3 way to grow your points, perks. You know, we all think people are checking their emails and they're seeing all of our great posts in GG Info, but I assume that they're not seeing any of it. All of my level 1s, I'm like, I'm sure you're not. So I took it upon myself to send out cute little text messages by phone because it's quick. I know they're going to see it. And I know if they need to call me or whatever, I'm right there for them. So you go to all of your own people, and guys, you don't have to sit there for 3 hours and do it. It could be in your list of daily things that you do. And you're like, okay, you know, like for Alicia and Wendy with these really big teams, I mean, they're going to have to spread things out like every day, knock out 3 people and go tell them about perks, go down your list. But if this is the month that you're like, I need to see forward momentum, and so that the next month there's even more momentum, because does that make sense? When you are a momentum maker, it just goes faster and faster, and there's more duplication. More people coming in and more people staying means more people duplicating and running with you. It's just the way it works. So go out to your people, make sure to send them info on perks. Don't just tag them in our posts in GG Info. It truly rarely works, at least for me. I don't see it happen. So I like to text their phone number and send them a little blurb about perks and kind of tell them, this is how many perks you have, or, hey, I noticed you don't have any perks filled out. And I'm realizing, oh, I might not have told you about this. You can then send the link to the post from GG Info to their phone. I love doing that because then I know they have it in our text strand to their phone number all the time. If you need to learn how to send a link from a post in GG Info to someone, let me know. Literally so funny. If I can do this, anybody can do this, because last month I went to Amber Miller and I'm like, how do you do that? I never knew I could. And she showed me. She's like, I just learned too. Isn't it fun? I'm like, oh yeah, wow. Wish I knew about that. So perks, it's amazing how when people know that free products can come, that they will work harder to keep on their subscriptions. And you can be like, hey, I'm looking at your subscription right now. Do you want to try the other Slim this month? Like, get them excited about trying new things, okay? point them back to Perks. Tell them what product you've gotten free lately from Perks. Okay. Number 4, we look at our under 100 PV people and we thank the Lord for them. Number 1, because they're people and they most likely have no idea that you and 7-Up lines are not getting paid on any of their order. But you know what? They're probably loving the products that they're on. There's a reason why they're ordering those. It might not even be a financial thing. It might just be like they don't understand the rest of our products and they didn't even know that Mega X could be added on at night for their sleep. They might need customer care and help. So first, with our under 100 PV people, especially this early on in the month, man, connect with them in relationship. Thank them for their under 100 PV orders. Do this for your own heart, you know, and then realize that gratitude goes a long way. When people know that they're a part of something bigger, like they don't even need to know that you're not getting paid. We don't tell people that unless it's like your mom, you know what I mean? I mean, just unless, you know, you're really close and maybe you're going to hit a really big rank up and like me, and the last couple of days of the month, if, you know, if we have more attrition than I realize, you guys, those are the kinds of things I'll do. I'm going to be like, can you just add on one more product? Can I give you a $10 rebate? I think MetaBurn would be a blessing to you. What do you think? You guys, that's what Wendy and I did, right, Wendy? Oh my gosh, last minute when I was going Emerald, she decided to push for Senior Ruby. She wasn't even planning on that, but she was like really faithful all month and her team was really inspired. And so it just was like, you know, and it was cool because like we both were able to put our incentives together, which was really powerful. It was powerful for the whole team. So under 100 PV people, see if they'll allow you to post their little testimony or story on GG Info. Be like, okay, I need to know. You are always ordering ProBio 5 and BioCleanse. What do you love about these products? I haven't really asked you lately. You know, why are you just ordering these 2 products? But maybe they're getting great results on those. Celebrate with them. See if they can let you put a post up on GG Info. And then after you do that, you can go back to them maybe the next day and go, hey, I'm really liking your little story. Can I put this on my wall and tag you? I wouldn't want to do it without your okay. Some people are going to say yes, some are going to say no. But it's another way for them to feel part of your tribe and important. And it grows their belief. They realize, oh yeah, you know, I haven't had a rash breakout or whatever in 3 months because I've been taking ProBio 5 and BioCleanse. So as you go throughout the month, you'll be able to connect more and be like, hey, how are your thyroid levels going? How are you doing with the stress of all this? You might find out they really need to get back on the pink drink. And you might be able to be like, hey, I'd really like to bless you with a $5 rebate this month on the pink drink. Or I have an upline, her name is Bridget, and she loves Slim, and she would love to give you a $5 rebate, you know, to get them up to 100 PV and to help their health again, to move them forward in their other health goals that they've forgotten about, okay? You might want to send that video on Slim to them. There's an amazing one. Oh, I think Allie was sending it out to her people at one point in time, that Plexus Slim video that like Lori and all of them did. Oh my goodness. It's incredible. Okay. I'm still on the under 100 PV people because there's just so much treasure locked up with all of these people. Encourage them to try a sample box. Look at their orders and be like, they've never tried lean. They've never tried MetaBurn. They've never tried active. This is interesting. Offer your under 100 PV people a sample box. Say, hey, I noticed you haven't tried these other goodies. This is a happy box. It's so fun. It'll totally lift your spirits and mood and energy this month. They're free shipping and there's a $20 coupon for your next combo that you order. You know, they might be like, oh, that's interesting. Or they might want to try Joyome and collagen, you know? So under 100 PV people, a lot of times they don't know about Perks. They don't realize we have sample boxes to try more products. A lot of times we just haven't been in fabulous touch, or we've kind of been like, oh, they must not like it so much, so I'll just leave them alone. I've had all those feelings. Anybody else felt that way with under 100 PV people? You know, I'm like, why am I like treating them like second class citizens? Shame on me. They trusted me. They're taking our products. They love Plexus. I know this is a lot, guys. Okay, number 5, how to grow your points in May. This tribe, I really do believe with all of my heart. I'm not saying this to like flatter ears or be like, I don't know. We have a diamond coming on tomorrow to do some training for us, and she's flying to Double Diamond right now. It's just crazy. But I literally, when I said, can you do this for my team? I love my team. They really are amazing. They really are the most uplifting, most loving family of people in the whole entire world. Like my team. Everybody should be on my team because they need to know these people. Their life will be better with these people. This is why we say number 5, hold a virtual sip and glow with 2 of your uplines, or with people who are just really passionate and great on video, who will love on the people that you're doing these with. Invite your wholesalers. And you're going to be like, how do I invite wholesalers to sip and glow when they're already on our products? Mention that you love their support because this is new for you. Also mention that you'll be doing a drawing for an Amazon gift card and sample boxes, and tell them that they can get another entry into that drawing if they grab their mom, sister, bestie, neighbor. Invite your under 100 PV people and say the same thing. Invite your potentials, right? Tell them it's going to be 25 minutes. You know that they'll be encouraged in their journey, that you want to bless them with a drawing because they have been faithfully ordering from you for the last month or 2 months or 3 months or 9 months, whatever. And you guys, I will say this month, if you're like, that's it, I'm going forward, full steam ahead. 2020, I have goals for my family. You know what I'm saying? Aim to do 1 to 2 of these at least every week until the end of the month. Just go to your business builder and say, let's each try to get 3 potentials on our call tomorrow night. All right. Do you think we can? Like, what if we can? Let's do it. And then invite some wholesale customers. And if only 2 can make it, do another one on Friday and go back to those people and be like, no, you can make that one. Actually, we're doing another. You guys, connection, people to see you laughing, talking, being together. People are still very hungry for fellowship right now. Okay. Okay. Number 6, we're getting to the end here. Look in your virtual office for those who have stopped Plexus entirely. Those blessed people we used to call white lines because of our the way our back office was set up in the past. So you're going to have people who stopped Plexus whose accounts are still active because they bought a $39.95 wholesale annual membership fee that is available to them for a whole year. They're going to be those people. We always start with those people who stopped like 2 months into their journey or 6 months into their journey, wherever they stopped in their journey. This is big. I have to literally pray. It's like, oh my gosh, before I go through these people, because my tendency is to think the worst, to think that I'm bugging them, to think that they don't like me, to think that they hate Plexus and they'd never try anything again. But go to them again. I dare you to. When I was going to Emerald, you know, it's funny what a little bit of like desperation does to your soul when we realize, okay, we need this next level of income. We have this rental house. We are having to put money into it. We need this income. Oh, you better believe I was like, dun, 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 I'm ready to talk to my inactives. And now we have an amazing way to do it because we have $20 sample boxes. I will tell you, it is very humbling to go to people who have stopped Plexus. And that's what I would say. Humble your heart first, because a lot of times it's a wonderful time to say sorry. I've said a lot of sorries. Saying, you know what? I'm sorry. I feel like I might have started you off on the wrong combo. The triplex was, wow, it really was way more detoxing to your system than I realized it would ever have been. I really wish we had started you out on this. Please forgive me. I was newer in my journey. I'm still learning. You know, I never want any hard feelings between us. I know it's been so long since we've even connected, but thank you again for trusting me that day when you signed up for Plexus. And, you know, I still think of you. I still believe that there's hope for you. We have to do a lot of personalizing of our products on our team. So say sorry if you weren't in great touch with them. Say you're learning. Say, I forgot. Say, I'm growing. Thank you so much for still loving me. You know, remind them that their account is still active until September or until whenever. Do you see how personal this is? Like, we have to go to our back office and look up these people and look at their orders and be like, oh, interesting. I wonder what happened this month. You know, we look at all the things. Yeah, remind them that their account is still active and tell them, say, you know, I'm just going to flat out say, I really wish you had had a chance to try like Active. I know you see me talking about Active all the time, and MetaBurn, and even Lean, and Slim's in there. It's Slim Hunger Control. And I know you haven't tried Slim Hunger Control. You know, whatever it is, just be like, I'm thinking of you. These are $20. It's a happy box. I know for sure that you will feel energized. You'll have a lifted mood. And, you know, what do you think? There's a $20 coupon inside. I had to circle back. And you can also say something like this, you know, if you'd like me to just not like take you off my list entirely, I totally understand. But I have to say, I still believe that there's healing for you and your fibromyalgia, your anxiety. You bring back to them why they came to you and what they were hoping for, right? And Plexus. That's what we get to do. Remind people, because sometimes they're just like getting by, right? Like, keep using steroids on my eczema. It's fine. I know. Been there, done that. Okay. Number 7. Get everybody a sample box. Want to see where our team grew so much in March and April? All we focused on were sample boxes. And I think it helped all of us keep our brains functioning through the crazy quarantine stuff, because we didn't have 10 million things going on, right? We sold a ton of sample boxes, and then we closed a bunch of people. And so many of those sample boxes, when I look back, I'm like, oh my goodness, so many of those people ended up ordering the triplex and adding on one of the things from their sample box. That's good stuff. That's like retention right there, and belief in a lot of different products, right? Sample boxes grow people's belief that our products work, because they usually experience something good, you know, within those 3 days. And so when they get on the triplex, their belief lasts longer. They'll stick around longer. And they're more apt to share the sample box with their mom, sister, bestie, neighbor, blah, blah, blah. So those are my hugest tips. And what I am working on all month long, this is a huge feat over here. I've been digging in, but now it's like, it's about to get all crazy in my back office. And as I go through, I just want you to know that I'm just in prayer, and constantly in prayer for you guys too. Thank you, Wendy. Look at all these people in the chat. La, 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 la. Aww. Yeah, Allie, we got a coach, man. She's going to love on us. And I think Genevieve is coming on Friday too at 11 a.m. Central. I don't even know what she's going to do. Isn't that so sweet? She's like, I'll be your faux upline. I'm like, okay, thank you. So sweet. So God is giving us favor. I really believe that, over our team. Just lots and lots of grace. I don't want to go to Kona without any of you. So just so you know, you have until July 31st. And my crazy live last night, I still believe that all of you could be there. What I'm seeing right now, it's all possible. It's just the right people at the right time. And, you know, everybody's journey is so different. But I totally believe that's possible for every single person here. Okay. Next step forward from here is we're going to be sharing some of our like point goals and desires. I know for some it's very vulnerable and you might not want to, and that is totally fine. I respect your privacy. I've not always felt completely comfortable sharing my back office points and sharing my ups and downs, you know, with sidelines and everything. I wish I had been more, because I think it's powerful. It's humbling, and it causes you to see reality in front of you. And you are strengthening the resolve of your entire downline and your sidelines, you know, because we cheer for each other, right? We got each other's backs. So anybody who has any questions about any of this, like how to grow downline in May, can stay on. Or if you guys need to go, I just kept you for 35 minutes. I had another point, but I'm not going to share it because it's too much. So I'm excited, friends, and I'm scared to death. You have to run. Bye, Wendalina. Thanks for being here. God bless you guys as you school your babies today. And hopefully get some sun or exercise wherever you are. Get in the back office. Let me know if you have questions, because I'm right there in reports too. So I have all your people too, truly. And you'll probably be hearing from me. If, I'll probably come to you and be like, do I have permission to just list some people that have been ordering manually for 3 months straight that you didn't know about? Because I can't even figure this out. Our brains would go crazy, like our eyeballs would cross. These reports I can share with you. I can go straight to Becky Dow and be like, do you realize you have 3 people who've been ordering over 100 PV for 2 months, or 99 PV for 2 months? Like, we might want to do something here. Okay. Here to bless you. Love you. Bye, friends. Oh, that makes me hungry, Allie. I need to go eat lunch. It's time. Bye.